I can tell you we've got 15 of the 16 seeds, but as you can see, only 7 in this bottom half of the draw, because the only seeds we lost were Gopay Ki and Teo Mei Singh of Malaysia. So it is the number 12 seeds, Mayasari and Ramadhanti, up against the number 2 seeds, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan. Well, as far as the Malaysians are concerned, this is their 4th consecutive World Championships, 4th consecutive time. Incidentally, they've been seeded. They were quarter-finalists in Copenhagen when they were the number 10 seeds 2 years ago. And as you can see, this is a 4th meeting between these 2 pairs. The Malaysians having won twice, in fact, the last 2 occasions. The last time was in the 2nd round of the Indonesian Open. 3 games, as you saw, in Jakarta, a match lasting just shy of the hour mark. So I couldn't hear that at all, Steen, as to who was choosing what.
I couldn't hear it either, but the way I saw it, the Malaysians won the coin toss, elected to serve, and the Indonesians chose to start on the far side of the court.
Thank you. So the Indonesian pair, well, first individual tournament was only October last year, so they've been playing together for less than a year. But when they formed their partnership at the Indonesian International Challenger, they actually won. Lanitria Mayasari is 23 years of age, from Sleman, and she's playing in her 2nd World Championships. Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti is the older of the 2 at 24, and she's from Sudirman in West Java. 4th World Championships, as you saw, silver medalist with Apriyani Rahayu 2 years ago at the last event. No real problems against Margarita and Valet, the home pair in the 1st round. Ramadhanti in her 4th World Championships with her 4th different women's doubles partner. That's extraordinary. Number 2 seeds, Muralitharan, there she is, 25 years of age, from Kedah, and they're enjoying their 5th consecutive week as world number 2s. Tina Muralitharan is the oldest player on court at the age of 27, from Klang in Selangor, and she's a former national singles champion.
Ready to play?
They've been in 4 finals this year, winning the Thailand Open, and of course with a bye, like their opponents, a seeded position. They had a bye in the 1st round, and then we watched an entertaining match against Liu Lok Lok and Sang Hui Yan of Hong Kong, China. 2 straight games in that one too. So our court officials from New Zealand and Austria. The Malaysian coaching bench. Kelvin Sui of New Zealand will make the announcements in just a moment, introducing the players.
Players ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan, Malaysia. And on my left, Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti and Lani Tria Mayasari, Indonesia. Tina Muralitharan to serve to Lani Tria Mayasari. Lavo. Play.
So it is the number 2 seeds from Malaysia, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan, nearest to us as this third round match gets underway. Well, Steam, just picking up on something that I mentioned in the introduction there. Ramadhanti playing in her 4th World Championships with her 4th different partner, and after these World Championships, all the women's doubles pairs swap around in Indonesia once again.
Yeah, and she's repartnering Apriani Rahayu, the former Olympic champion.
And the player with which she won the silver medal at the last World Championships. Nice. Now, if you were to summarise these two pairs, we talked yesterday when we were watching this Malaysian combination that they're always entertaining and they like to play an attacking style. We love watching that style of badminton, you and I personally. Whereas I think that the Indonesians tend to be, certainly when we watched them in the Sudirman Cup when it was slow-playing conditions, very, very happy just to defend and move the shuttle around.
Yeah, and I think it will vary a little bit
Service over.
For the Indonesians, because it depends a little bit as to who are you actually who are you up against. I don't think these two were decided. Were playing.
Service over.
They were playing
2, 4.
In the Sudirman Cup. I think they chose a scratch pair. It was wasn't it Prativi and Ramadhanti who played against Korea in that match.
Service over.
They played. The Indonesians played.
2.
They played against Thailand and India in the semi-final. I think Ramadhanti was paired with Prativi. I think they wanted to get a little bit more extra firepower in, and that perhaps explains it, why they're not trying to sort of control the matches from the go. That they feel they don't have the right amount of firepower. Firepower in this case is Mayasari. But I actually think it could be a quite good matchup here, and it's another difficult test for Tanantina in their quest for becoming the first women's doubles medalist from Malaysia.
Well
Beautiful
played.
play.
Lovely. Well constructed rally.
6-2.
Yes, Malaysia haven't medalled at the World Championships in either women's singles or women's doubles. Longest rally so far.
Service over.
Getting a little bit loose serve. We saw it yesterday from Tina, that in the opening stages of the match yesterday, she also had a couple of loose serves.
Good rally. Oh, she read that. What a fabulous rally. Easily the longest of the match so far.
Yeah. Excellent work. And I think the Indonesians, they're trying to send a message to the second seeds that if you want to get past us, you're going to have to work for it. Good skills at the net, Ramadhanti. If we think back to when she was paired with, when she played with Rahayu, then Rahayu's agility when she's in good shape, working the backcourt, setting up the options for Ramadhanti on the front court. They could also play a counter-attacking style, Ramadhanti and Rahayu. Here it's a little bit more given that Ramadhanti is to be the front court player and Mayasari working on the back court. With the Malaysians, I would do exactly as they did here.
7-5.
Block a lot of shots in front of Mayasari.
Eight, 5.
Pounced on that third shot. Just wide. But she's delightfully adventurous, Muralitharan, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
From a coach's point of view, you probably want her to rein it in a little bit, but from a spectator's point of view, and me as a badminton fan, I love it.
Yeah, and it's always a fine line in that. How much should you sort of limit your player?
Service over.
I think if we try to imagine
9,
Kevin Sukamuljo
6.
when he was a youngster, there would have been a lot of coaches that would have limited his adventurousness, so to speak. But letting it free and letting it flow and letting him develop and finding the right partners became the decisive factor, because you also need players to win rallies. If you just have players that plays on and on and on and doesn't really do the unexpected, then it becomes too predictable, in my opinion. So it's a fine line.
10, 6.
And that's what we need to remember when we sometimes criticize players for odd choices or easy mistakes. That's also what we enjoy to see when it goes well.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Short.
Service error.
Service over. 7, 10.
Pity from a Malaysian perspective.
8, 10.
Yesterday they played a lot front court, back court, Tan and Tina, with Tan as the front court player, Tina working from the back court. I think they have to play more rotational style to open up the Indonesian defense.
And to share the workload.
Yes.
If the defense is so good of the Indonesians,
11,
which I believe it is.
Interval.
But they have a 3-point advantage at the mid-game interval. The number 2 seeds, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan.
depan servis jaga half punya bola. Tapi once you touch saja bola, belakang mesti mau ikut. Because dia main bola semua half lagi. Okey. Kalau kita ada peluang defend, satu tu piak dia. Okey, piak dia, okey. Attack punya bola kebanyakan yang Mayasari tu pergi straight banyak. Okey. Yang itu dia suka cross so jaga cross di depan. Tapi boleh attack satu depan tu belakang lagi. Belakang jangan risau. Atur dulu. Tapi mesti mau rajin dia duduk side. Okey, mana?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Nani to receive. 11, 8. Play.
So 11-8 in favour of the Malaysians, the number 2 seeds, as play resumes. That's short. Yeah, got what it deserved.
12-8. Tina, sweat on. Service over. 9-12. Service over. 13-9.
That's a pity.
Service over.
Well,
10,
after that marathon
13.
rally of 89 shots before the mid-game interval, they're having much shorter rallies now.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful block.
Yeah.
From Pearly
Service
Ward.
over. 14-10.
Making things happen. Fusion.
$15-10.
Yeah, right in between the two Indonesians with that smash.
16-10.
This lady, good placement. That's a clever shot. Making her move, the power shot, then the little delicate shots, and that's all so clever in doubles, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it's the Malaysians who've come out better from that long rally.
Oh, that's a beauty from Ramadhanti, that cross-court net shot.
Service over. 11-17.
Brilliant.
Service over. 18-11. $19-11.
2 points away from the opening game. The number 2 seeds.
by Muralitharan. Patient play.
20, game point 11.
9 game point opportunities for Tan and Tina. Oh my goodness, what on earth
Service
was
over.
that?
12-20.
Oh, that's well taken. And the opening game to the number 2 seeds, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan. 21-12 in an opening game lasting just 15 minutes.
Terima ini kan sekarang kalian ini angin ke sana nih. Yang berikut di sini itu betul-betul kamu harus siap jaga kalau dia setengah turunin angkat, digeber dikit dulu aja, digeber dulu aja gitu. Gak usah terlalu banyak mikir. Ya, digeber aja terus sebisa mungkin kayak perlu defense-nya lebih nggak stabil. Memang dia banyak buahnya tapi lebih nggak stabil, lebih banyak incer ke dia. Jadi kalau bisa kamu kalau mau itu kalian bukanya nyerang kayak jadi bikin kayak 2-1 kayak kita lagi nyerang rotasi aja. Ya, harus lebih berani aja, lebih berani, nggak usah terlalu banyak mikir, mau mikir apa yang dipikir. Ya, terus kalau kamu lagi campur sama pembukaan itu dapat poin banyak, itu lebih berani lagi. Ya, jadi jangan ragu-ragu gitu. Oke? Semakin diteriakin lagi, semakin diinin terus ya.
Ya, variasiin ya, kenceng. Ya, yang buru-buru apa mainnya di sini? Mainnya kayak tadi lakukan tadi. Anda dari kita kalah angin kan, ini kan kena angin. Mainnya kayak tadi, tapi divariasiin ya. Tetap overlingnya. Kasih sikile tapi aktif terus. Kalau udah nge-net gini, cari bola lagi, jangan pasif. Ya, karena dia cuma sini toh. Oke? Atur nafasnya. Ready dulu nggak masalah. Belajar ready dulu ya, sabar.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Bon, je guetterai alors.
Second game. Bravo. Play.
So 1 game to the good, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan against Mayasari and Ramadhanti. I thought the first half of that opening game was absolutely wonderful, Steen, and then it seemed to just sort of fizzle out a bit.
I totally agree. And it's going to be interesting to see because the Indonesians chose ends.
Service
So
over.
I think they feel that this is the better end where they can easier score points. But if they face a little hardship here in the start of the second game, how will it affect them now that they're not playing
2, 1.
tournaments to come together? Is there going to be a sort of resignation to spot? That's well left by Tina.
Yeah.
3, 1.
I suppose we ought to also add into the equation for Ramadhanti. She doesn't have fond memories of this venue a year ago because she and Apriani Rahayu finished 4th in their group, losing all of their matches. Whereas Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan were semi-finalists. Played for the
fantastic tournament.
Yeah, played for the bronze medal. And I suppose the last match that they played, they'll have left this venue with disappointment, having lost the bronze medal playoff. But if you'd said to them before the Olympics, a semi-final, would you take a semi-final?
They would have taken it.
They would have absolutely grabbed it.
And I think I've mentioned it before. It's just because we've chosen that it's the first 3 that we reward.
7,
If we rewarded 5, then a 4th place would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
And you got to keep an eye on the performance. It's really hard when you've lost the playoff for bronze. It is hard, but then after some time, you've got to take pride in how you performed.
There's some confetti coming down on the court.
1.
I'm not sure, Steen. Have you ever played a bronze medal match?
No, but I've coached some that lost it.
Yeah.
And they're pretty devastated afterwards.
I've played bronze medal matches, not in the Olympic Games, but I've played bronze medal matches.
Service over.
And then the most dire matches you can imagine, because if you're in a semi-final, you know that you've been dreaming of a gold medal. You don't reach a semi-final unless you've been dreaming of the ultimate.
No.
And then you're so disappointed at losing that semi-final, and then the very next day you have to get up, brush yourself down, get yourself up again, and fight to salvage something. It's dire. It's desperate.
And I think it would be different if we did it in all championships in badminton, but the Olympic is the only one where we play for the bronze medal, so players are not really used to.
We do in Commonwealth Games. They don't in the Asian Games, but we do in the Commonwealth Games. Not that badminton's in the Commonwealth Games next year, which is a huge disappointment.
Service over.
It's sort of a light edition of the Commonwealth Games, isn't it?
It is, because Melbourne were due to host the event and then they pulled out, and Glasgow have stepped in, which is absolutely magnificent. But it has to be a scaled back Commonwealth Games. That's a wonderful smash.
11-4.
And this is all one-way traffic at the moment, and it's all in favour of Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan.
Kamu juga Wan katakan kita masuk depan merah pergi buat saja, belakang semua ikut, jangan pergi belakang. Dia tak ada bola angkat medal, dia semua half saja. Compete kat sana. Okey? Letak tunggu. Okey? Bagus ha, Wan.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Purely to serve. Purely to serve. 11-4. Play.
So 11-4 as play resumes.
12,
and this
4.
has been a huge contrast to the opening game, certainly the first half of the opening game, where we had a rally of 89 shots. The longest rally we've had here in the second game, to the mid-game interval, was 8 shots.
Yeah, that's shocking.
It is shocking.
Yeah.
You're right, that's a good word.
4.
And I think the point that you made, Steen, about the fact that after these World Championships, Mayasari and Ramadhanti are going their separate ways, it does make it difficult to fight in these circumstances, doesn't it?
At least it makes it difficult in the situation that they were in here, where they lost the first game.
Oh,
the
look at that.
Fantastic play.
14.
And the Malaysians
4.
are just going on and on and on. They're putting pressure on them. They're on top of the net. They're attacking. So then you start to sort of like, I mean, what do you do as a coach if you decided to split the pair? How do you convince them that they are fantastic?
And that they're capable of winning these tough matches.
Then why did you split us?
Yeah.
15.
When things are not going well from the beginning, because we've just seen on the adjacent court, Sudirman and Prativi create a surprise, beating Baekana and Lee So-hee, and they're going to be split as well. But they got off to a great start, and then you sort of like that little extra motivation and defiance. That we're going to show them.
16-4.
Wow, this is
17.
Well, it's a masterclass at the moment, isn't it?
And it's totally different from what I expected. I expected a tough match, especially when we saw that long rally.
Yeah, I thought...
I was certain that this was going to be the blueprint for how the match was going to unfold, and it's been nothing like it.
5.
I would have put dinner, or at least a cup of tea, on the fact that we were going to have a rally over 100 shots.
Yes.
After seeing that 89 shot rally.
I was about to say this is probably not going to be the longest of the match, but right now.
I mean, this is just extraordinary, isn't it?
But what a great match by Tan and Tina.
Yeah.
Service over. 18-5.
That's what many people don't realize, that a little bit less concentration and a little bit extra nerves from the Malaysians, and this could look completely different.
Yeah.
They really hit the right note.
Lovely.
Service over. 6-18.
I think what I've liked as well today with the Malaysians is how they've been positive on defence. Look at that, drive, block. Now they're back on the attack. And the change of pace.
And that is what they do so well.
Yeah.
19-6.
2 points away from a second consecutive quarter-final. Oh, my goodness me.
Service over. 7-19.
Well, they're challenging.
Challengers called in.
I think they might have a case.
We're not in the best position to see that far back line. Okay, I'll have the cup of tea on the scene. Earl Grey or peppermint, I don't mind.
Grey. Wow.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That was almost right.
One challenge remaining.
I still win the cup of tea.
8-19. Play.
This is super valuable for the Malaysian quest for medals. Getting through a match like this in the way it seems like they're going to get through it.
Yeah. As long as they don't lose their focus now.
19.
As long as they don't lose their focus, as long as they don't sort of go over the moon and say, oh, that was fantastic and so on. Because in all honesty, they played well enough so that Ramadhanti and Mayasari, they sort of lost their
Unsighted.
sort of a little bit of their fighting spirit, I would say. Went for some of the quick solutions.
Well, I'm pretty certain that serve was short of the mark. Umpire says he was unsighted. So has asked the instant review to adjudicate for him.
Ten, 19.
Well, I was completely wrong. Obviously, I was unsighted too.
Good play.
Yep, nice. Well, this is
11,
5
19.
straight points for the Indonesians. And what did I say at 19-6? As long as they don't lose their concentration.
Yeah.
No, that's a good return.
Service over. 20. Match point 11.
Match point opportunities. 9 of them, to be precise, for Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan. Oh, and a lucky net cord to close it out. 21-12, 21-11 in a fraction under 30 minutes. Well, Steen, I'm with you. I wasn't expecting that sort of match at all, but huge credit to the Malaysians,
Match won by
who were absolutely superb today.
21-12, 21-11.
Completely flawless.
Yeah, the Malaysian fans are happy, and so they should be. That was tremendous. And the luck with them as well. Through to the quarter-final once more, but they won't be satisfied with that. Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan, 21-12, 21-11. They're on a quest to win a first ever World Championship medal for Malaysia. Well, coming up next, we have a mouth-watering men's doubles because it's the Asian Games gold medalists, Ranki Reddy and Shetty, against the Olympic silver medalists, Liang Wei Kang and Wang Chung. Welcome back to Paris. The Arc de Triomphe, one of the most iconic landmarks in Paris, but I think the Eiffel Tower is probably one of the most iconic structures in the world. Well, our third round action continues here at the Adidas Arena, and next up it is men's doubles, and it's the Asian Games gold medalists, Ranki Reddy and Shetty of India, up against the Olympic silver medalists Liang Wei Kang and Wang Chung. Well, this match is from the bottom half of the draw, and we actually lost 2 seeds in the second round in this bottom half. But Aaron Char and Soe have come through an absolute thriller, 26-24 against Arif and Yap in their third round encounter. And it's the winner of our match that will play against the 2022 gold medalists at the World Championships, Aaron Char and Soe in tomorrow.